Hey everybody, welcome back. Nice to be back. Considering last weekend we never got a show. Excuse me. How's everybody? Ah, beautiful weather. Farmers are hitting the field around here, starting harvest. It's getting there. It's going to be that time of year. Uh, Hello. So you got one person in here. Yep. And if you see if Mama Bear comes in here, you guys wish her a happy birthday. Her birthday was a couple of days ago. So some of you caught it in the last video. But yep, Mama Bear had a birthday. 29 and holding, she says. So, oh, this weather's been nice. Yesterday I took and mowed the farm. Got as much done as I could before I ran out of gas, and looks pretty good out there now. Moved a couple other things today, and then I had to get the tablet to work today. When I left the farm last night, it said it was doing update of sorts, and I come out today and it was still sitting there in 0%. And so I ended up having to hard boot the tablet and got it going. So, but yep, you guys up just a little bit more. I don't feel like I got to stretch to get up, so. Yep. Last weekend we went to see the mother-in-law. Had a good time there, so got to see the fair. The fair, that changed it a lot this year, not the same old fair. So lots of different things there. Some good, some bad. Times are changing, that's for sure. How y'all doing out there? So you got two people in here. Oh, there's three now. I think I got that. Okay, got that. Hey there, everybody. How y'all doing? Been messing around doing this and that, and my O2 ever since the other day. I bet you I've started that thing 100 times. It's working again. I want to drive it. Got to drive it. It's crazy that heat shield got down into that wire like that. So I don't know. So yep. I don't know. Mama Bear's in here or not. Hey, Kurt. First comment finally. How you doing there, bud? My cat is goofy. I got a dish of water for him, and he rather reaches into this almost empty pail and drink that. I just don't get him. He's kind of been goofy lately. I know winter's coming because he's starting to eat more. He's done that since... Figured out 2012 is when he come around here. You're a goofy cat, you know that? So how's everybody been out there? Hey, Mike, you did make it. You said you weren't sure if you're going to be here or not. Glad you made her. So, well, toes improved. It's back to normal finally. Hey, Casey, how you doing? You ever get over here this way? I got a door. I think we got a door. Which handle? Might have a door handle for you. Yeah, you need a driver's side. Oh, you're off in the middle of the woods again, are you, Mike? Huh? Yeah. Snowball has been sitting for the last couple of days. Haven't even messed with that. But, I'm talking to somebody about these transmissions and that I got. I might almost throw them on a pallet or so and ship them off. Oh, okay, cool. That's where case. Yep. Well, heck, I guess. Yeah. The fuel to drive over here is quite a bit. Watched the guy last night tear down a motor and that, and well, he was trying to build one, then he got sidetracked, started tearing into another motor, and I'm like, boy, he kind of like me, get sidetracked. But that was a good watch last night. Wife goes, "Oh, battery won't last long there. Oh, that's no fun." Yeah, wife fed me last night, and I fell asleep early, way early. And she goes, "What's up? I feed you and you fall asleep." And I woke up and then caught the end of that guy's live show last night, and that's kind of good. Otherwise, yep. I haven't switched the relay in the pickup yet for the starter, but I'm like, it's working. I ain't messing with it. I'm leaving it alone. So, nope, Kurt, the 327 is right there. I've, I'm going to see if I can. Yeah, Casey. I'm going to see. I got an old livestocker. Hey, Chris, you made her. Livestock rack that my dad built, and I've been holding on to it because he built it to fit an old '75 Chevy, and Mike, uh, I just dug it out and tried to stick it in a snow bulb since I had an 8-foot bed. I found out one thing: these newer pickups are narrower than what the old '75s used to be. It's too wide for the back end of the truck. I'm like, oh man. Uh, and I see it's gotten water into my dad built it out of galvanized pipe, and I see the water's got in there and it's frozen, broke. All the pipes are snapped and that, so I might break down and haul it off for scrap iron. Which, if I do that, then I got some more I could throw in the back of the truck and see if I can take a load of iron in and because I need a new starter for the start stand. I gotta get a new starter and oil filter for the 327. So now the 327 hasn't been finished yet. This week, dealing with my foot, my left leg hurting, and infection, I didn't get a whole lot done this week. Um, been doing a lot of thinking and observing and trying to decide what I'm going to do. Um, and none of it's an easy decision to do. That's for sure. So, yeah, I'd like to know what the difference was. Oh, Jesus, Casey. Okay. Hey, King of Cans, how you doing? Seen your show earlier. Pretty good. At least you weren't sweating to death down there. You said, "Hey, Judy, how you doing?" Yep. So yeah, I just, and I tell you, that's the other thing I noticed. Anybody running around with a non-functioning tow haul button on their truck need to fix it. I My O2 does pretty good on its own. And now that I got that tow haul button, you push that, take off from a stop sign, that thing gets up and scoots. Well, I never know, Mike. I guess we'll have to. It's up to you, buddy. Yeah, set of injectors for the Duramax. Oh, jeepers, yeah. Well, Judy, I'm the foot's healing, knees still sore. I think I can attribute that to the last time we went to water aerobics. I felt something give, and it's been sore ever since. So just have to remember go back and do the water aerobics, not to do that step. But Yep, Squirrel was kind of excited. She's like, she's been to the water aerobics 2, 3 times, and hey, Matthew, and she put on a shirt and she goes, Dad, look at this, it's loose on me. So there was 45-minute workouts, and I got her to get into the sauna too. Casey, you might if you got any hair, you might have it pulled out by the time you're done working on that. I think I'm afraid. That's the only thing I hate about working on diesels. Once you get the air in that system, you got to get it out. Well, Kurt, this one is about gone. Uh, when going to the doctor, I found out why last time I went to the doctor. I never heard on my A1C test. Somebody forgot to do it. So I did my A1C this time. My A1C went from 7.7 up to 8.0. So it went up. So I had to increase my insulin usage. So yeah, I'm looking at the. I had another guy help me get bottles, and with that from you, yeah, I've got about another week, and I'm going to have to start figuring out how to get insulin again. And I didn't mean to sit there. Yeah, I was at 7.7 and I crept up to 8.0. Which I backed off on using the insulin, trying to stretch it out, and I've been feeling good because I haven't been able to check my numbers daily for a long time, and I was feeling good. Everything was appearing, but he said, "Yeah, it kind of crept up a little." I'm like, oh well." Well, I just seen a guy talk about, and I'm not sure, I can't remember what year Duramax you got. He said something about having to have a special 8mm socket to get down there to mess with those injectors. Or nope, that was glow plugs. Never mind. He was he. So yeah, there was something about it. It looked like to me just a deep quarter-inch drive 8mm socket, but he said the way it was made was the way it was different. So yeah. Yeah, I looked at Doc. I says, "What the heck's going on with my foot?" Because the left foot is what's been giving me the most trouble for the last 2 years. And all he kept saying is, "You're diabetic." I'm like, "This is getting old." Hey, Gary, how you doing? So yeah, but I just watched Eric O. He just did a video today about using fluid film to undercoat the truck. I'm about ready to do that to our vehicles. Okay, catch you later, Casey. Have a good one. I ended up watching that video today, and he's he got that truck last year, 2 years ago, and it ain't rusted yet. Being up in upstate New York, he's doing pretty good on that. So I hear that rumble, and I'm like, "Oh, somebody's here," but no. Farmers are hitting the field hard. And actually, yeah, he used just over a gallon of that on his spray. He says they got a undercoating kit and that, and it was pretty good to watch. It was kind of cool. And thinking about doing that to my O2. It hasn't rusted yet, so it'd be a good time to save it. Get her up there, get her washed and cleaned, and so otherwise, yeah. I don't think I paid $10 a can for it around here yet. Heck, he bought that one do-it-yourself kit for $35, 3 cans and spray nozzles. So Yeah, I guess they probably are. Well, that shit. Excuse me. So I don't know. Yeah, nothing's cheap in this world anymore. No. So yeah, I'm kind of trying to get back to normal around here and get things done. And yesterday I just took and, like I said, I put in what gas I had and mowed the farmyard as much as I could, and I got everything I really wanted done, and it looks pretty good out there. Hey Matt, how you doing? Glad to see you here. I see Drew got your bowling pin that you sent him. I haven't watched the video yet. I think that's one of those I was going to watch last night and I fell asleep. I don't know what my problem was last night. I was tired. But, yeah. Trying to figure out how to make some room in the shop for the winter. I don't know what like I said. Well, actually. Oh my. I never thought of using that fluid film on my motor deck. I might have to do that. Maybe it'll help with the plugging up of the dang thing. I don't know. I gotta get the original John Deere blades back on my mowers. I put on some that were supposed to be just as good, if not better. And I looked at them physically; they look the same. And ever since I put those blades on, it plugs the deck. You got to go forward, stop, back up, shut it off, and you hear it boom, 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 start it back up, and there goes a big wad off the side of the mower. So, and the original John Deere blades just cut and it all went out. Never had a bit of problem with it plugging. So I pretty much got those blades. They weren't that bad a price, so I've got them beat to death now. So I got my money out of those blades before I throw them away. Been worthless. Yeah, thanks, Matt. Yeah, the like button. Yep, smash it. There you go. Uh, yeah, the grass was getting pretty deep. Neighbor stopped in and he said, "Boy, the yard looks good out here." I said, "Yeah." He said, "Looked like hell last time it got mowed." I'm like, "Yeah, it was, should have been baled up and sold for horse feed or something." Hey, Howard, how you doing? Yeah, it got cold out there. Yeah, it gets cold here. I think the other night we got down to like 39, 40 degrees. I seen it was cold. And boy, I don't know what was up with Mother Nature. She flooded the East Coast and all that, and she flooded most of northern Iowa and northwest Iowa. Just heard in church today there's a farmer. He was late getting his crops in, had a small window in June, got them in, and it was a year ago they had flooding in the house when it got bad last year. Flooded their basement. A week ago they just finished the basement remodel. And Tuesday, Wednesday, their basement's full. The one field that he thought he was going to get a crop off because everything else got washed away before is completely gone. He has no crops to harvest this year, and now another flooded basement. So, yeah. Yeah, I'm glad the weather didn't get near as bad down there. And then I had a couple of guys that have been talking down there because you get the news reports and they're saying, "Oh, this, and this," and then you talk to the locals that are down there. Oh no, that didn't happen. So you can't even trust the news anymore. So go to the source, talk to the people that are involved in it. Yeah, the other day we were 93 degrees, and the next day it was a high of 56. That's like, oh, that. I like it cold, but And come walking into the shop, I'm like, okay, it felt good in here, but then you get moving around in here, it was too hot. So fired up the fans, got the shop cooled off. Now here in a few more weeks, I'm going to be, hey, where's that heat? So yeah. No, I don't know. Yeah, it's been rain and tornadoes, and I guess I better check with my one buddy up in Canada. He said they had some storms, and then there was tornadoes up there in the Ottawa area or something the other day. Yeah, I, yeah, I want to get that done too, Matt. Now that it's up and running again, I got a couple more. I got to get backing plates, knee brakes, and then I'm going to be ready to do that. Well, hey, Matt Madness. Well, thank you. Hey, Ken, how you doing? Well, thank you, Matt. Wow, no problem. I'm glad I caught the end of your live stream. I woke up just in time to do that. Well, thank you, sir. That's cool. Been a while since anybody's done that, so thank you. That's good, Ken. Yeah, I'm still going, and I was a little worried come Monday, but that's all behind me now. So the backing plates, there's a metal plate that the e-brake mounts to. They're rusted away off my truck, and the e-brake's kind of flopping around in there. You had to fight to get the campfire going. Uh-oh, that's not good. Oh, oh, Matt, you sure got some nice looking blocks down there. Uh, he was hoping to score to 327, but so far he's got two 350s. Got a nice 327 here once it's running. But I got somebody else that's spoke for, so. Oh, yeah, this weather, I don't get it. But yep. Otherwise, trying to get it, figure out what to keep doing, and that. Somebody asked me how things were going, and I actually told them. I said, "Well, I'm not. I'm on the top side of the dirt. Ain't on the bottom side of the dirt." Yeah, that starter. Couple. Of I'm like, ee. And now it did that one more time. There you go, Mike or Matt. Working on art finance, yeah. Uh, it did that bad grind again, and it's worked ever since now. So, when I got looking at the starter, I see it's kind of been oil soaked, so I got a feeling she's starting to get sticky. So, yeah, I know. I wasn't ready for the cold to get here. I've got a car I still want to paint and some rust repair to get done, but right now I'm getting ready to start stuffing stuff in the sheds and moving stuff around where I want it for the winter and be ready for the snow to come. I haven't seen that. The other day they were saying the Europeans were saying we're going to have a snowstorm September 30th. I'm like, oh hell no, I ain't ready for that. No, 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 no. So I want to start picking up around the yard and get stuff put away. And I got some metal that's been laying outside that should be getting in here. And I know I'm going. This just spray some WD-4. Yeah. Uh, yeah. because I want to get where I can get a vehicle back in here. And like I said, I hate to do it, but there's some stuff that's what I've been thinking about this week. There is some stuff I'm about ready to back up and just load it up and take it over and make sure it gets crushed so nobody else gets it, and just throw it away. Mama Bear's doing pretty good. Okay, Chris, 327 and a 350 all share a 4-inch bore. They share the same rods. What the difference is the crank and piston. The pistons, the difference is where they put the wrist pin. I don't have any 327 pistons around. The 327 piston is, let me think, is further down because the shorter stroke to get that piston pushed up. That's the only two differences. There's the crank and the actual pistons between a 327 and 350. And the 302 Chevys are still a 4-inch bore, and but they use a 283 crank. And I really thought about using this 283 crank, but I'd prefer to find a large journal 283 crank so I can build my 302 Chevy again. I've had 3 of them in the past, and I did have one DZ 302. I was young, dumb, just getting involved in motors, didn't know what it was, and the guy talked me out of it, and then years later I figured out, I'm like, because they had the factory double humped heads with the screw-in guide plates and screw-in studs, and it was marked DZ on the block. I'm like, ah. But I didn't know that much about motors at that time. I was just getting into them. Then I had a 409 one time. I thought, what the heck's wrong with this big block? It's got a weird valve cover on it. I let that get away. Yeah. So, but no, yeah, the 327s, 350s, and 302s all are a 4-inch bore. Most of the time, the Gleaner combines, welcome back, Mike. Gleaner combines used to run the Chevrolet motors in them, the inlines and the V8s, and they used to be able to go it. Most of the time, if you wanted the 327 steel crank, you went to the boneyard and got one of those motors off a combine, and they usually put the steel cranks in them because they wrapped them so hard. So that's where a lot of guys figured out to get the 327 steel cranks as implement use. So, yeah, I don't know if Mama Bear's going to slip in here or not. Or if she's sitting there hiding on us again. Oh, really? I wonder how much more small journal stuff I got. Oh, I got that old 327 I picked up. I gotta get cleaned up and see what's what with that. 62. I think that was the date code of 62. That's a 62 or 63 327 I picked up here a while back. Yeah. All right, don't hate me. I needed a little energy, and yeah, I'll dig around and see what I got for small journal stuff. You didn't see that. Nothing there to see. Move on. Need a little energy. I got thinking about it. I had to run town to get something to drink, so I got thinking, the live show goes good, and I need a little energy to get through this. Kind of wake up again. I don't know. I know she's about ready to. They had a little incident with the fryer at work. Something happened to it, and it wouldn't stop heating. It got to the point where it would burn the oil. So they left it empty, left it cleaned out, left a note saying, "Don't use, it's broke." Well, somebody didn't follow that instructions and filled it up with fresh oil and wonder why it smoked the building up. Yeah. That's what I've gone about 2 weeks without any pop again. It just uh, yeah. Yep. Basically, yeah. You can put the 302 crank. That you can put that 283 crank and the 302 pistons in the three. Yeah. Ah, jeepers. As long as, unless you want to do like they do with the spacer bearings on a 377, you can actually put a small journal crank in a large journal block by doing the spacer bearings, just like the. Hey Ryan. Forget. Yeah. Well, we actually. Uh, Today's Sunday. Yeah, we went out. We went out for supper, and her squirrel and I, and yesterday. Well, yesterday. Yeah, that's right. Yesterday I came out in hero mode. Yesterday I felt bad because Mom Bear made some lunch, and she's like, "Well, if you can't handle it, I'll just stay down here." I said, "No, I can handle it." She told me to turn something off and let the other cook. Might have to flip it. I go in and check. Timer was going off, so I shut the timer off. I turned the oven off, flipped the chicken that was in the oven that was cooking, and left the pan with the flavored rice going. Well, I went out, did something, come back in. Well, about that time, she's coming down the stairs, and I went in, and then I said, "You want this rice off?" She says, "That was supposed to be turned off." Well, I left the rice going when I shouldn't have. Didn't burn it, thank God. And the chicken, I turned the oven off, but they were almost pretty much cooked. And so, yeah, I kind of got a little bit of trouble yesterday. But I didn't ruin it. Didn't ruin lunch. It was actually really, really good. And picked up something. Well, I will tell her happy birthday. Chocolate syrup. Oh, the mama bear. She's been cooking pretty good here lately. She made a pan of brownies last night with chocolate frosting on it. Oh boy. Yeah. That's why I'm out here and she's at home. It's smoke detector. You know, I don't think Mama Bear's ever. If she's burnt one, it was way long ago. Uh, Thank you, Ryan. I'll let her know. Because evidently she's not in here. No, she did have. She was a little bit perturbed at me, but it was all good in the end. It worked out, and I hate it. I mean, I hate to say it, but I have noticed there's days that simple little directions like that, I can't get them straight. I cannot get them straight. There's days I've wondered, am I really losing my mind or what's going on? And that's what kind of had somebody tell me something last night that it's kind of been burning me since last night. I may have found out why the work has slowed down because people really need to watch what they say because eventually I find out. So, yeah. Um, I love working on cars. I like fixing stuff for other people, but I don't know what I'm going to do. I really don't. I would let her know. Oh, Jim Beam. Can you lose it up in there? I don't know, Mike. Uh, that's what I've been struggling with for the last 3, 4 weeks here, guys and gals. I'm about ready to walk away from working on the cars and everything. And I know I got a lot of you out there that like watching the motor builds and that, but I just can't do it anymore. It just YouTube after they've revamped everything and that, it just down the chute. Uh, that's the thing. If I don't have something to get up to go do, I don't know what I'm going to do. I just so that some people get it, some people don't. I bet you I got you beat that on that. You know, Mama Bear hasn't drank in 17 years, so yeah, I just and like I said, if I was closer to Matt, I know he'd love to have a whole bunch of these parts. He made a comment last night that he'd like to have a building full of motors. Well, about 22 of them sitting around here. I could take him. That'd keep him busy for a while. Uh, is I've even had I got somebody that needs a part, and I get the part is X amount of dollars. Uh, I told them what it was going to be, and they got a hold of me, and they went online, found it, and they edited it out, and I seen where they were going, and I went and looked it up, and they're going to spend about 80 to $100 more than what I could get the part and have the local warranty and that. I'm just like, it's getting to where I can't even make a buck. And I can see why shops around here, when they say if you don't buy your parts here, there's a 25% increase in labor. I see why they're doing it now. What, me walking away from working on the motors and that, Gary? It's coming down to pretty much I may not have a choice. It's getting down to pretty much it's not going to be a choice, and it's not going to be on my terms. Well, you might be safe. If I brought you all that, your wife might not beat you. She might beat me up for bringing it all to you. You could be safe on that. So yeah, I've been doing a lot of soul searching, thinking, trying to figure something out. And I had somebody in church said, "Oh, we've seen an ad for some woodworking tools and that. Was that you?" Yeah, it was me. Yeah. And he's like, all I got after that was, "Oh." But at the same time, I look at it this way too. If it does come to the point where this is all gone and then it's either sold to somebody that can use it or it's loaded in the back of the truck after I take a sledgehammer to everything and destroy it so nobody else can. Because my dad asked me why I did that to cars, because I used to have kids come out here and then they find out I was hauling something off. They went and buy the parts off. Well, and one day I was hauling. If I don't have this, that's the thing, Howard. I don't know what I'm going to do. That's you got to have a reason to live. I got my grandkids and all that, but I still need something for me to do. But the sales ain't coming in. The work ain't coming in local because I got somebody running around bad mouthing. Hey, Jerry. I know, Gary. I know. I've been trying to keep it from everybody, and because I got a lot of ridicule for talking about it, and Uh, and it wasn't that long ago I got accused of having a whole bunch of money, and if I did, I wouldn't have to worry about trying to get insulin. I wouldn't have to worry about the house falling down. I mean, well, Matt, we don't even have flea markets around here. We don't have any of that stuff to take place anymore. Oh, okay, Jerry. Well, then that means if you got, did you get the same phone number? Or you got another phone number now. Yeah, I know, Ryan. And no, not the Chevy trucks. It was something else. There, Mike. Because I know, yeah, I just can't say too much because, yeah, it just, yeah, we don't, our flea market, about the only thing we got left in this area is farmers markets. Uh, What's coming up, and I've thought about that too, but that's why I wish Snowball was running right and quit breaking on me. That truck's about drove me nuts. I think I got her licked, and then oh no. So yeah, I'm going to end up having to get a new pan gasket in or pan. I might just get a brand new pan and everything and replace it so I know the transmission quits leaking. And I got to tear the drive shaft back out and put the seal in around the front drive shaft and fill the transfer case back up. And I still got to get the cooling system overhauled. Hi, Megan. Uh, yeah, I said that right. So, and then I know a lot of people said you need to move out of here, and the wife and we've talked about it, but I don't know. That's where I was leading up to. If it gets worse, okay, Jerry, I'll send you a text later. I'm sure I got you. I know. Let's see. Make sure. If I end up in the shop, it's probably gonna become a house. Okay, I'll send you. There. There, you should have that now, Jerry. Yeah, Howard. I got a buddy that really wants me to get up there, stay on the state side of the border, closer to Ottawa and that. And I just, I'm getting to the point where I'm old enough and that don't want to start all over again. Cause there you go. Uh, yeah. I paying the dealer's price is what got me back at the way I'm working with on cars. I knew having the kids and that, and when I got charged $350 to put a brake line in my Tahoe, and they didn't even do a correct install. It's okay, Jerry. Uh, they just hung it out there. It ain't even mounted to anything. It's just hung out there. So, and I guess I've got basically 5 motors sitting around. 5 Chevrolet motors. I can't find a home for anything. Well, the 327 is pretty much spoken for. Just got to get it running, broke in. I want to make sure everything's good. Then I'm tear it apart to change the cam in it, put another cam lifters in it, then break it in again. So, Yeah, that's the thing. Um, I know if we moved, the kids would be here. I just my daughters, they've got plans of wanting to build a house or something out here eventually. Um, yeah, that's what I mean. We'd have to get we if it ain't just a simple packing up and moving to those places where it's more heavily populated. You got to have bigger deposits and bigger stuff and more costs. It just and with Mama Bear's health and her foot and I just and then you try talking to somebody around here, they're thinking you're begging money and all. You're just wanting advice. You're just wanting to talk to somebody. They either have them tell you, "Oh hell no, that ain't going to work," or "Well, maybe you are going down the right path," and or just give it a try. Can't get that. Everybody around here, you try talking to them. Well, you ain't got no money. That's not what we're asking. We're just trying to find a little guidance here. Uh, Need motor mounts for 80s. Come on, come on. Let me see. S10. Oh, I don't know if I got any more left around here. Get out of here, you mosquito. Uh, I don't. I'm sure I don't now. So you know, my dad and I never seen eye to eye, but at least he's still. And he didn't talk much. When my dad finally spoke, yeah, V8. Yeah, he's wanting to change his V8 over to, or change his V8 over to an S10. Oh Jesus, change his S10 over to a V8. Uh, I used to have, Megan already hauled all my metal. That's already gone. The only metal I got left is all these engine parts in here, and iron took another hit. I'd really hate to sell them right now, but uh, no, I know I don't have. Oh, hey, I might have a set here in a few days, Thomas. I got a truck I'm tearing apart that should be the same mounts as what you need. I got to get them out. I might have a set. How much of that Captain Morgan you already had there, Mike? So yeah, I've already hauled in all the scrap cars and that, and sure shit. As soon as I got rid of that Tahoe, the kids' at the Tahoe needed to. I'm in Iowa. I'm on the west central Iowa. Uh, oh, let's see if. Hopefully, I just thought of something. Just a second here. Okay. I'm gonna take a little walk and hopefully I don't lose signal. I just remembered something. What a better time to unveil it. I actually won something here. See here. Look at that. That don't the yard look so much better? And there, no, yeah. There's the there's the rack that my dad made. Um, let's see. Hopefully, this is farther as I've walked away from the shop with you guys. So hopefully it stays going. I left something in the truck here. Yep, there it is. Yeah. And wasn't so windy right down there was what I was going to do today. I got a tree stump to burn off and got some more limbs to burn up. Got that, and then I got the one that was laying right in there cleaned up. Yeah. Right now we're standing in the dining room of the old farmhouse. This is where the farmhouse used to be. Uh, well, Mike, yeah. Our farm used to be known as, when they used to name farms, ours was named Shady Lane because I guess there used to be trees up and all in the lane. Well, I'm getting them back. These two maples right there sure took off this year. Then over there by the cone, I got another maple. There used to be a mulberry tree there. So, trying to get the Shady Lane back. Tennessee whiskey. Oh, and then that motor's sitting there yet. It got 6 inches of rain. Well, we didn't get 6 inches. I think we got 3 inches rain in it the other night. So, that's a first. That's quite a jaunt out to the truck. Anyway, let's see. Yeah. Oh, ouch. Okay, make sure I'm all caught up. Yeah, mine, the mounts I might have are going to be standard clams. Anyway, channel. Let's see. Let me get my cover up. I know. There you go. It's going to be backwards in the video. That's all right. I'm using the camera. GoDaddy's Garage. He had a thing, and he gave away 25 of his decals. And when he listed them out in order that they went, I was number 10th. And so now I got to think of something cool to take a picture with it and send it to him. Then it'll be in a video. So, come on, envelope. Yeah, we get that a lot, but he left a little note on the back. He says, "Thanks for being a fan," and he goes, "Are you a betting man? Probably heard that before. Take care." And there's the decal that I won. So he's doing well, he's got quite a few cars. He's got the Mustang build. He's rebuilding the convertible Mustang. I can't remember the name of it, but yep. Yeah, because our last name is spelled looks like Betton, and it's not. I'll bear mace for you, then sell it on public. Okay. So now I gotta think of something cool to I want to stick that. I kind of like that's kind of a cool decal. So yeah, that's the other thing. I actually want to draw a giveaway. So got that. So yeah. Then I even catch myself going back in my old videos looking and how I had the shop cleaned out and that, and I just I don't know. I just see one of you guys shared that a sprint car racer, 49 years old, is gone. I don't know the circumstances behind it, if he'd been sick or if he got killed in the racing or what, but there's been way. Okay, Gary, you take care. See you later. Stay safe. uh, yeah. That been the lottery? Oh heck yeah. We'd have a big party going on right now. But they tell me you gotta pay to play. No wonder my winning numbers never work. I'm like, I got the numbers, but they said they don't. I didn't. I'm like, well, you didn't say that. So, yeah, I don't know if Howard, you're still in here. I sent you a message and I hadn't heard anything back, so I hadn't done any more for you there, bud. And oh, I was going to say, I thought it was another one of those ugly spiders. Oh, I bet. Yeah, well, the other morning I went to get up, and just as I grabbed my sheet to flop it off, there's a big kaboom. I'm like, okay, who blew up what? And right after the echo of the boom, the lights went out. Well, didn't think anything of it. Well, before I left to come out here today, Mom Bear wanted the TV on. Squirrel tried, I tried. I think that transformer letting loose took out the TV. The one day that Mom Bear wanted to watch TV, and now the TV don't work. I'm like, crap. So, yeah. Oh, now what I got? Oh, yep. Somebody else. So yeah, that's just a lot of things going on through the mind and that, and oh, you got killed in the race car. Okay. Hey, Kevin, how you doing? 49 was way too young. Any age is way too young. But yeah. So yeah, we're not too bad. Right? I think that's everywhere. It's just like when this rain came through, it's just like everybody checked their brain. I mean, it's gotten crazy out there. It's. I mean, we got a turn coming out of town. There's a really busy, yeah. Uh, Coming out, it's a big sign saying "Do not enter," and luckily I've been pulled away. And as soon as I started pulling away, semi cut that corner so he wouldn't have to make the big turn. He just cut right through there, and I'm like, one of these days somebody's going to get it there. I thought the drug attacks. Oh, okay. Well, hi there, Mike. Everett, Washington. Okay. Thanks for stopping by. Yeah. I like it when the Canadian guys film us U.S. people going up there and they go, yep, that one's from the U.S. They think the 100 kilometers an hour is 100 mile per hour. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know if the Cracker Jack box, Cracker Jacks in the driver's license business anymore. Oh wow. So yeah, that's the other thing I've been thinking about. If I emptied out the shop, take the shop here and turn it into our house, and Barry and I get out here and get out of the town and get rid of that dump. And pretty bad when I went to go to bed the other night. One of my pillows was wet, and I'm like, what the hell? Yeah. Had another leak. And this guy can't do ladders or scaffolding anymore, so I don't know what. Yeah. I'm like, dang it. So I just get up, keep plugging in. I did a lot of sleeping this last week, and there's stuff I should have got done, but I had to get this foot to quit hurting and get the infection out of that. And that's why I didn't go to the rec center this week, because didn't dare go in a public pool with an infected foot. So it's finally healed up and looks like a normal toe again. Oh, now what? So, yeah. Wow. Can't believe we're already an hour in. Just in. Okay, Kevin, remind me. Oh, God, I'm back. What are we talking about there, Kevin? Ignition module. Did I missed something here? Oh, I missed it. Let me scroll back there, Kevin. Oh, starting issue on my O2. The O2, if you're talking about the pickup that wouldn't start or had the crank issue in that ended up being the heat shield somehow got down on the little solenoid wire and finally rubbed through and was creating a dead short. That's why it kept popping it and making the solenoid do all funky things. I pried that up off, and then I had 2 grinding starts, and then all of a sudden it started working again. So, okay. On a oh, hey, Mama Bear, there you are. See, she was sneaking in there. Motor on a Vortec. Okay, let me see. I must. Well, okay. I must have not got that. You must have messaged that on when I walked out, because I don't see that there. Okay, Kevin, what was your question again? Sorry. Yeah, Mike, you got your buddy there. I didn't. I hate that. I wish that when I used the tablet, the comments would stay up longer. Oh, it's from somebody else. Okay. Yeah, I'm scrolling back. Let me. Oh, you call the. Oh, you call that a tweet? Okay, I found it now. Sorry. Ah, what year? What year? What year Vortec you dealing with? There's tweet. God damn it! I can't talk. Never mind. You be quiet, Mama Bear. Oh, and Judy, I don't know if she's still here. She said, told you happy birthday. A lot of them. I'll have to read you the comments. You got a lot of happy birthdays earlier. Oh, 97. 97. Going down. Dies. Wait 20 minutes. Kind of sounds like my Black 98. Hey, Fearless. At Black 98, when I did that, I ended up having a bad distributor. So, 98. Check engine light on. Ah, keep the hat on. That looks like Mama Bear. I need a haircut. Yeah, the 97. It's either, if you got a check engine light on, either the timing has got out of whack, which is the crank cam correlation that's not happy. Lawnmower? Holy, okay, I'll just cut it myself then. Just a second here. I'm trying to think. What's down there? Oh, right here. Here we go. Here we go. Just a second. Trying to remember what's down there. Just a second. I gotta grab a. This should be the distributor your 97 has right here. Excuse me. Oh, yeah, that's right. 97s, they don't have a ignition module. An ignition module like I'm thinking. Could be the bad pickup there. But more than likely, those were plastic distributors. If yours got any time to it, or any mileage on it, I'd get a new distributor. It's not even a real pickup coil. Here, let me go get the other Torx bit. Maybe I'll get to show you. Well, I guess this distributor. Oh. There you go. That's what it looks like down in your. That's the only piece. It'd be that piece right there. But if your vehicle's got any mileage on it, this one's actually tight. Usually they waddle around and everything else, so. But yeah, that's what's the inside of yours. It doesn't have the pickup coil like I was thinking. I need a towel now. Come back. Yeah. Like I said, what I found out with mine, it was junk. Weed eater wouldn't be so bad, but she wants to use the riding lawnmower. That might short me up. Cat, what? My cat is being goofy. Come here, cat. Hello. I'm just doing my live show. No, did it? Okay, well, we're going to have to check the fuel pressure and see what that is. Okay. Right. All right. Okay. Right. Yeah, I don't know. Alrighty, we'll have to check it out. Alright. But it's your daughter, Mama Bear. It's your mom. It's your, yeah. Okay, what did I get, miss? You're welcome, Tweet. Mama Bear, you don't be talking about that white stuff. I ain't ready for it. Put it on speaker. The kitten's doing pretty good. See, the kids have been having troubles with bats in their house. Well, they had their old cat, then another what they thought was a kitten. After they got the one they got from me, they got, oh, that cat's half grown. Well, they got two more cats. They now have 5 cats in the house. He says one way or another, the cats are something's going to get those bats. So I guess everybody's getting along. Yeah, I'm not ready for that. I got a bunch of stuff to get put away, and I hope the coffee guys are wrong there, Mama. Beans don't like those wet weather either. That too, there. Word kids get you too. I mean, oh. So yeah. Well, if it's going to snow next week, I better tomorrow I get out here. I better fire that tractor up and move everything around that I can. Got the mowing done. I want to be my. I wouldn't mind mowing again until 2 days before Christmas, like we did a few years ago. 2 days before Christmas, not that long ago, I was still mowing the farm out here. And it kind of sucks because then the snow came and it stayed, and you don't ever get a frozen ground underneath. You get mud underneath the snow. That's no fun to get around on. Uh-uh. Yeah, snow 2 days before spring. There you go. That'd be perfect. I don't know if you see it, Mama. Somebody did a $10 donation tonight. So, woohoo! Oh, yeah. Yeah, I didn't know if you'd get in here, Mama. You probably got tired of your nose itching, so you had to come figure out what we were talking about you, huh? Mama Bear decided too she likes the O2 better than the Snowball. The reason being is the O2's got vinyl seats, Snowball's got cloth seats, and fluffy friendly people don't slide too well on cloth. uh, and hey, I don't know if you guys ever seen a guy that goes by the name of Uncle Mullet. He's out of Texas. I just stumbled across this channel and watched a bunch of his videos. And the last video that he put up was back in June, and everybody's like asking, "Are you okay? Are you okay?" The guy was he's a fire rescue and all that. Some of the stuff. Oh, thank you. Well, I'll make sure Mama Bear gets that there. Uh, and everybody, the last video he's got up, everybody's like asking, "Are you okay?" And there's no response from him, so hopefully something didn't happen. I know I gotta get the one bolt. Well, actually, I could put the passenger side on. Truck ran around like that for a long time. uh, so yeah, I mean, I tell you, last weekend we went up to see Mama Bear's mother-in-law, my grandma. Went to her church. Her church is a little different. It's there ain't hooping and hollering, but there could be if everybody wanted to. But last weekend's sermon really hit home. A lot of stuff that and this is the thing. He was saying, if you need help, you need to ask for it. But at the same time, I'm kind of a little confused. Because at the same time, he said in his sermon that you shouldn't really rely on others. But if you need help, to ask. I'm like, I've been trying to twist that around on how. Okay, he's like, if you really need help, you're supposed to ask. But at the same time, yeah, and the forgive and forget thing too. That was really cool. That last weekend's sermon really hit home. And we went to our church today, and we're kind of like, our service went a little over an hour, and we were kind of dying to get out of there. Yeah, and but it was a good service too. But Mama Bear's moms went Velcro part. Oh, sorry. It must be the chair. The forgive and forget, and then the other thing that was, there's a guy that said he was talking to God, whoever you want to believe in. I'm not pushing that. It's just, and he says, "Oh, you see the people down there? They're reaching for me, but they can't reach me. It's because they've anchored themselves to this earth. We're anchored by materialistic things and everything here on earth." And it was it really kind of started shedding a little bit. It really kind of got me kind of thinking here, and but yet then we come back home and everybody thinks you're asking for money, and like I said earlier, we're just asking for guidance, suggestions, just yeah, it just it's been like I said, a lot of things been going on. Mom Bear, she's still here with me, so she does. Uh, Mom Bear's mom's doing pretty good. She's got to get up and see the specialist. Um, her right eye is starting to droop a little more, so she might need another round of steroids and that for her problem. But she's still doing her hanging in there. She's doing good. So yeah, it's just been a lot of thought processes, a lot of thinking, a lot of this and a lot of that, and trying to get. Yeah, her muscles are getting weaker. Oh, Mike, you want to know something? Years ago, there was a little bit of a hoopla going on around church. And one Sunday, I took my hair off my head. Everything. I had a Sturgis shirt, a Sturgis vest, wore my bibs, and I walked into that church, and I swear, I probably gave half the people in our church a heart attack. There was found out later there was a group of little old ladies that was scared to be in there because I came in there. They didn't recognize me. They didn't know who I was. They're like, "What's this biker dude doing in our church?" They flipped out. They freaked out. She is. You have to ask Mom Bear. 70. That's what I thought. So yeah, me just shaving my hair and having my I didn't have my glasses. I wore sunglasses. And nobody recognized me, and they got scared. Some of them did. I'm like, but as soon as they found out who it was me, they're like, "Oh, okay." But yeah, they really got somebody worked up that Sunday, and yeah. Sometimes you got to rattle the people in the church and get them woke up. So I guess I did that day. But oh well. You win some, you lose some. Yeah, that's the problem with Mama. Yeah, Grandma, what's going on with her? It's called. I'm going to get it wrong. Myasthenia gravis. It's basically her muscles are deteriorating. She's just getting weak. And I noticed her right eye was sagging pretty good Sunday. But it seems like when she asserts herself, she's better than what she was, but at the same time, yeah. It's a hard word to say. Uh, Gets everybody going, don't it, Ryan? Yeah. Yeah. You got asked to leave? Oh, if they would have done that to me, I probably would have come unglued. Oh my. Holy water to burn? If it's burning, yeah. If you get splashed by uh, holy water and it burns, well, yeah, I think you might be in trouble. Yeah, basically, what's going to eventually happen to Grandma is eventually her muscles are just going to go get weak, and she's just going to go sleep some night and not wake up. And that may be, could have been what happened to great grandma. Uh, the wife's grandma, which is her mom's mom, took a shower one day, told her boy going in to lay down, and that was it. Yeah, man, that would kind of shock me. Then you hear the preachers that went to take over their new church and they dress up like a hobo or a biker or something, come in, and everybody's kind of mushing around, and then the other one that introduces them, they stand up and they're like, oh. Yeah. But anyway. Oh, that's good, Ryan. I'm glad. Spitting. Uh oh. Oh, God. So, yeah, that just. Oh, wow. That, yeah, well. A higher power seen what happened there and didn't like it, didn't he? Oh, pea soup out the nose. Oh, man, that'd be bad. That would be bad. Wow. I think I'd almost rather have Coke come out in my nose than pea soup. Woo. Didn't mean to go wholly on you there. I noticed after doing that we lost a few, but hey, that's yeah. We all got our beliefs. We're all different. We all. It's just. Oh, that probably ranked right up there having when like when the kids shoved those marbles or something. Oh man, watching some of those videos on YouTube, kids stuffing their ears up their nose. Oh man, I'm glad I was never like that. Anyway, I don't remember. Maybe that's why I can't hear. I still got stuff stuck down in there. Yeah, Mama Bear gets mad at me too because I can't hear her half the time. And it's getting to the point where I got to be looking at somebody and know they're talking to me to hear them. And it's not selective hearing either. It's too many years of no hearing protection and race car motors right next to the ears. Yeah, it just. Oh, that. Yeah, that probably wouldn't fly too. Called marriage. See, there we go. We got the answer, Mama Bear. That's why. Yeah, it's marriage. Yeah. Well, when I ask you, Mama, I finally have tuned into you. You don't. You just could say it again at the same level. I'm finally tuned into you. It just. You don't necessarily need to raise your voice. You finally got my attention. Okay, now I'm listening. Why is she typing so loud? Yeah. Keeps it interesting, keeps her on her toes, or she keeps me on my toes. I don't know how the heck to say that goes. So you can hear me. Oh. Yeah. Oh yeah, you're lucky. You're still only stuck with the voices in your head. You're not stuck with the wife's voices telling her what to tell you to do. Oops, did I say that out loud? Hi, Mama. Oh, I know. The squirrel get off to work on time? You can hear her typing a response now. Yep. No. Now who's in whose head? Uh-oh. Ouch. Yeah. Well, yesterday, like I said, I mowed out here at the farm, and by the time I got done mowing, I don't know why riding lawnmower, and it was my left leg, so there's no controls or nothing over there. So the leg's just riding there. My knee's not happy today. They didn't hear you hit the car. When I went to automotive diesel mechanic school down in Des Moines, they thought it was funny. Our bathroom was maybe 5 foot by 10 foot. Shower, stool, and sink. Oh, you think the grandkids stole it? Uh-oh. And I was in there using the bathroom, and they thought they'd be funny and sent a package of firecrackers in under the door. I come out of there, I was totally deaf. I guess I was screaming and yelling at them and didn't realize it because they're trying to get me to calm down. I'm like, oh, you son. Yeah. It took about an hour for my hearing to come back. And then they wonder why I moved out on them. I lucked out when I went to college. I was only on one lease once. And then after all of that and explained to them, they let me out of the lease. And then I ended up back living at that place with another group of guys. And I never got put back on the lease. And I had fun with those guys one night. I started in. How do you know I am who I am, that I really am who I say? And take it from there and just use your imagination. I had that one kid about ready to cry because he thought he was living with a serial killer. He didn't know what to think of that. And I told the other two, I said, we're going to pick on him. His name was Rex. And they're like, all right. Well, I got into it so well, they thought I was fibbing to them. So I had all three of them, the two of them locked themselves in the bedroom. And I realized their outlet and my outlet were on the same side. So I'm on the other side taking the outlet apart and reaching through. And they're like, what's he doing? What? It was... You couldn't have rehearsed it any better than what that went down that night. And finally, the guy Rex took off, he left the apartment, and I finally got the other two convinced to come out. Well, guys, I'm just picking on you. I told you. Well, you got pretty damn serious there. We thought you were joking with us. So. Oh, how well did that go over, Matt? I bet you that went over like a lead balloon, huh? You ended up having to yell to get him jeepers. Oh, sorry, Howard. Okay, welcome back. Hey, for you guys that build motors out there, I don't know who's all left. You need oil pump prime. Now here's a Vortec distributor. There you go. Weld a nut of your choice on there. And then I even got smart. You notice the white line there? I marked that so I know where the oil pump shaft is. End the conversation real quick, huh? So yeah, that's my oil pump driver. Ooh. Wonder if Kevin came in here tonight. He got his boat motors going finally. Well, I think so. Or he's waiting for a different set of carbs or something. I can't remember. Yeah. Okay. Oh, Kevin, are you the one with the boat? I don't know. I'm bad with names. Yeah. It's funny with anybody ever looks up at my phone and they go, "Some I've got interesting names." Okay, it's different, Kevin. Let's see. Let's see. For an instance, Jerry with his last name YouTube, and there's some people I don't even know their last name. So when I look up, it's their first name YouTube. So there's a lot of people named YouTube out there now on my phone. Oh yeah. At least now I know who I'm talking to. Guy next door. And, yep. My assault. Now that I think of it, I haven't done it to Mama Bear. I haven't put wife behind it yet. So I always say to have your old mean lady down the road. Your name on here is just. I don't even have you listed as wife. I don't think. Oh no, yeah, you're just playing. Trisha, get out of here. So I can hear my ringtone on your phone. Dum Dum's calling. And there's the guy that wanted the 400 block, but never did get back to me. So yeah, I've got three 400 blocks, two 2 boulders, and one 4 boulder. Oh, that sucks, Mike. I hate when that happens. That's what I like about out here at the farm. It usually goes. Live streams out here at the farm play a hell of a lot better than at home. Uh, so, yep. Nope, yep. Now, Mama, but can't snow yet. We got a couple of campfires to do out here now that it's getting cool enough to kill these bugs off. We can come out here and enjoy the farm. I gotta get at least a fire or two. I think that's my problem. I need a good old smoky wood fire. I grew up with wood heat and wood smoke, and I got a whiff of it today, and it was just like, oh man, that was just like, it's better than some drugs. And it's amazing how a smell can trigger your memory and take you back to a certain time period. I used to love tearing down the race motors after uh, they've been run hard or blowed up. That burnt oil smell, it smelled nasty, but at the same time, it was like just, oh yeah. I know I'm weird. Wife says that too. Interesting name. What was an interesting name? I already forgot. That's my problem. My short-term memory is. Ask Mama Bear. She'll remember. Yeah, that just. Oh. Oh! Oh, that guy. As you type that, Mama Bear finally flashed up so I could see it. Oh, yeah. I don't. Holy, $50 for a 400 block? Mike, if you can get it and it ain't a rust bucket or been blowed up, that's a steal. 2 bolts around here are bringing $200 just for a bare block. The 4 bolt mains are bringing $300 to $400 or $500 depending on how bad somebody wants them. So yeah, $50, and if it's a short block, Yeah, that's a hell of a steal. That. Yeah, well, at least she ain't throwing lightning bolts at me. Well, he hasn't answered if it was just a bear block or what. But yeah. Well, yeah. I'm reading it again. It says for a 400 block, 1970. Is that a 400? Now, is that a 400 Chevy or a 400 Pontiac? I'm not sure what you. If it's a good block, 50 bucks for an engine block, you basically can't go wrong. Bear block. Okay. Wow. That's that's a hell of a. Yeah, I wouldn't think. Yeah, because at that rate, if you had it cleaned and crack checked, you still ain't. Yeah, if it's been cleaned and crack checked and they want 50 bucks, that is one hell of a steal. You ain't going to get hurt on that one at all. This one over here, that was one of the three motors that Mama Bear and I went up in the Minnesota and got. It was the last trip my Tahoe took before it blew the tranny out that time. And yeah, we come back with heads, cranks, 3 blocks. Yeah. So, yep. And then we got that whole batch for like 300-400 bucks. Because the heads that came with that 350 block are the 487Xs, which I don't think Matt Madness is still in here. His motor set he tore down last night had 487s and a set of 487Xs. He's got 2 sets of them, just boom, right there. Mama Bear wasn't sending the rain. She might send a lightning bolt or two, but she ain't sending the rain. So, yeah. All right, Kevin. You take care and thank you for stopping by and thanks for the donation there. Make sure Mama Bear gets that. Where are you at now, Ryan? Are you still out in New York, or where are you at? Need you back? Uh oh. I don't think I want to know why. Oh, mama. So yeah, hopefully this week we can get a good starter, or find. Well, maybe that starter on that brown truck might work. Too much Niagara. Okay. Kind of like to take the wife up there and see that once. Mother! Oh my gosh, mother. And I thought YouTube was going to start enforcing the policy about having clean language. Boy, some of the channels I've been to lately, wow, they've been. I'm like, okay. We would have had a video from Iron Man, but last I talked to him, he couldn't get the videos that he took to open up on his computer. He was getting a little bit. He's like, ah. Yeah, but you can't push me in there, dear. I'll just sit down and hold on. You ain't going to get me pushed in. Right. Yeah, we want to. Yeah, I thought this summer was going to go a lot better than what it did, and didn't count on the heat, and it didn't count on a lot of things, and some things I'm looking back on wish were never taken on, and listen to somebody that tried to warn me and I didn't, and but you live and learn. That's all it is. Yeah, I went in Niagara Falls, Statue of Liberty. Yeah, definitely not. I'm not going driving there. Um, I don't. I don't enjoy. I don't suffer from road rage. I enjoy every minute of it. You got that right, Kurt. You're learning something every day, every single day. Mom Bear's telling me I need to go see the doctor. I'm like, no, no, that's fine. I'm good. Yeah. Yeah, I am 50, so I probably should go see the doctor, I guess. Hey, I think I qualify for AARP. I have to check into that. But then again, I hear AARP's been trying to flip the Congress or something, and I'm like, yeah, just, yeah. Politics sucks. So, yeah. I got to speed. Beartooth Pass, where's that at, Matt? Never heard of it. Sounds like it's high up, and I probably won't be on it. For one thing, I won't make the climb up the hill, and the other thing is, I guess I don't like heights anymore. When I was younger, I got to go up in the Golden Arch down in St. Louis. That little elevator now, I'd be like one of those If I tried getting in that thing, I'd be like one of those cartoon character bears trying to get in there. All right, shut the door, maybe. Oh, Montana. Okay. There's toothpaste. Hmm. Yeah, I'd like to get Mama Bear. I want to get her to the ocean. That's why I've been wanting to get down to the Carolinas, but yeah. Same time, I'm still trying to figure out how to get that done, and it just, yep. We're going to get you there, Mama. You seen the Great Lakes? Now we got to see the ocean. Now, I really, I kind of like the Port Huron area. I've seen it. Did we were evidently there at the right time of the year. It wasn't busy. It's just cool. Yeah, it would be kind of cool to go play in the sand once. Take one of my take one of my trucks out there. Be my luck, I'd find the quicksand out there. That's how my luck goes. Oh yeah, you got to see that when you were younger. Yep. I've been east. I've been all the way to Florida. Farthest west I've been now is Denver, Colorado. That's as far as I've been west. Looks, yeah, the salt's so dense that you can't. Yeah, that would be cool. Then I seen an article about somebody trying to set a land speed record, wrecked at 425 mile per hour and walked away. What would that be? They said debris was scattered for a mile and a half after the crash started. Silver Lake. Well, okay. Where's Silver Lake? I guess I've never heard of that one either. I don't get out enough, or if I heard of it, I don't remember enough. Oops. Oh, it's still charged. Well, I was doing okay in the arch down there in St. Louis until the guy goes, "Well, that's the hey Nick Shop, how you doing?" Until the guy goes, "Well, that's the trap door if an emergency breaks out." I'm like, "Trap door? What are you talking about?" And I'm looking out the window, and a helicopter flew through, and it looked like a little Matchbox toy. That's when I realized how high up we were. People look like ants, and I'm standing right dead center of that. Once I figured it out, and the guy goes, "Well, it's a good thing it ain't swaying today." I'm like, "What do you mean swaying?" So on a normal day, this thing sways 8 to 10 foot back and forth. I thought I was going to get sick right then and there. Oh man, I couldn't get down on. And it didn't seem like it takes that long, but it's a 45-minute ride up in the elevator to get up to the top. You go up and you start tilting, then it goes, cha-ching. Then it goes up more. Cha-ching. It's like a 45-minute ride, 45-minute ride up in the elevator, and the climb down the ladders to get out of there if there was an emergency is a 4-hour climb down. I'm like, that don't compute. If there's an emergency, how do you have 4 hours to climb down? I don't think so. So yeah. Well, I'm talking about the arch. Yeah, golden arches here. Yeah. Now you can't say that, Mama Bear. You like the arches because they that night we ate. You had that massive headache, and you ate the French fries that were extra salty. Boom, your headache was gone. Yeah, 425. Some fool would still try to pass him. Yeah. On the left hand. Huh? What are we talking about there, Matt? I missed something. So how you been there, Nick? You're the one doing the engine, getting ready to do an engine build, right? Oh, okay. And I don't know. I know a few of you said you're keeping up with the Goon Squad. I see they're getting that Hellcat looking pretty dang sharp. Okay, that's what I thought. Okay. See, I'm starting to get you guys in order a little bit. Use your head, okay? Not too bad. It's been a week, but we wake up, we still have another shot at it. Yes, we need to get back and see Matt again. We need to get back out there. That was a good eating place. Real good Mexican food that we had that night. Now who? Yeah. Still doing the live show. Oh, that's fine. So, give me a little while. What? What? Alrighty. Bye. That was your best friend, Mama. Monkey. Yeah, I know. There's been nights I've been in my house internet will do that, Mike. Uh, I'll say something, and then I'm like, okay, why didn't they acknowledge me? Well, then a few minutes later, they finally acknowledge me. And I look down at the bar. I'm like, shit, I'm 10 minutes behind. Whoop! Slide it over, and yeah. Come on, camera. Let me see. Okay. There you are. Yep. Ah. Dang it, what was I going to say? He come in, made me forget what I was going to say. Oh! I tell you, ever since I fixed the tow haul button in my truck, I like that function. Oh. Yeah, that tow haul function on the O2 makes that thing, it gives it some spunk. It'll take it up to 60 mile per hour. Yeah, race mode. 60 mile per hour in second gear. I was like, damn. I'm like, aha. Cat after pot and mac and cheese. Uh-oh. Yeah, that tow hole button, that truck, the year and a half I had, it didn't work well. When I had it all tore apart here, I fixed the wires and I tried out that tow haul button. Oh, yeah. Yeah. I was like, wow, okay, now this 5.3's got some spunk. So, be interested to see how it does with a trailer on now. About ready to hook up the enclosed trailer and drag that around, but I got to get some more stuff anchored down in there if I did that. The enclosed trailer has a hell of a load in it. It would test it good. So yeah, I finally got the experience to good tow haul switch. And now Snowballs did, but I really couldn't tell the difference because that motor's just got enough power all the way around. So your gun's never where you need it. Jeepers. Oh, better not say that too loud. Some bottle going. Oh, they're talking about guns over there. Yeah, I know. That's what I'm trying to figure out. I need a shipping container. Then I'd empty the shop and empty the trailer. Then we'd be going again. Oh well. We'll get it figured out. Actually, before we get the trailer all dirty, the weather's getting nice. I've set up a temporary bed in it. The dually's running. I just gotta get some money to get the plates caught up. And that's where I've got a guy that keeps wanting my truck, and I tell him, hell, I am not selling it yet, but yeah, I got to get the plates brought up to date, and that's not cheap. It's kind of one of those trucks. It's sitting around, yeah, but that's what I'm thinking about doing is power washing that one and get some of that fluid film and give that thing a good treatment and keep it from rusting. That truck has no rust on it. Yeah, that's a hell of a truck. Well, everything's for sale for the right price. Just be the trick getting it out to you or getting you here to it or something and getting, yeah. It's right now, I think, the last time I checked, and this is what sucks. Our state, regular everyday personal vehicle, if it sits for 3 years, they considered it stored. Well, the dually's got tonnage plates on it, and I thought the same thing applied to that. I find out later tonnage plates, you pay for them whether you use the truck or not. I'm like, excuse me? And then she goes, yeah. I said, why didn't somebody explain that to me when I done this? So I think the last time I checked, it's up to, it's going to be $800 to get the plates current so I can drive it. I was like, what the fuck? Oh. And the thing about it is, I can't drop it down on tonnage until after I pay for this. So I can't drive it because then I risk getting it impounded. But at the same time, not driving it, the state still wants their money. Even though it ain't been on the road, yeah. I'm like, okay, that's nice. So, but yeah, it's running, but still sitting. So, yep, a couple of good motor sales or a couple of motor builds, things would be a lot better. But, yeah, it does. You want to get a real camper finally, Mike, there? I know you were looking at them. Yeah, if the dually would have had gas in it, I could have snuck home. I could have taken the gravel roads and got home. But the dually doesn't have enough gas in it to get to town. Otherwise, I would have been driving that for a few days while my trucks were down. Yep. Well, the dually's in good shape. Oh yeah, his camper, yeah. Yeah, about the only advantage you got with a pop-up is you don't have the high profile. You really don't have to worry about a lot of wind. But like you said, how many times can you put that thing up and down before it falls apart? Uh-oh. Did I... Am I still here? My screen just flashed at me. Come on. I've got half a battery, so... Oh, I see Arthur uploaded, my Russian body guy I like watching. Uploaded the video finally. Yeah, go away. Okay. I noticed the screen kind of flashed, and usually when it does that, I lose the stream. Well, good. I'm still here for once. I didn't get lost. The other day, told Mom Bear I was going out to the farm, and she said, well, be home by 6. We're going to go do something. Yeah. You come up with the money there, buddy. She said, be home by 6. I said, well, if I haven't been home, ain't home by 5, you better call and check on me. Unless unless you want to wait until I'm cold, then check in with me about 7, 8 o'clock. And she goes, I'm like, oh, gee, thanks. Yeah. I'm like, all right, I see how she is. She's a pretty sweet gal. She's been good. Of all places to meet, and I've told you guys this before, of all places to meet her, the junkyard. She said she found her junkyard dog with me. Wow. Boy, heck, if that's going to pull that hard, you just will have a real camper. Then you understand why you're losing gas mileage. Yeah, I could tell you the big difference between that 5.3 and that 6.0 is probably about 7 miles a gallon. 23 years, Howard. 23 years she's been putting up with me. So, yep. Lots of things have come and gone, and I got it right, didn't I? 23. All right. What day did we get married now? See if you get it right this time. That's how you get out of that little truck, a 16? Oh, she got it right. It was funny when we first got married. She get it wrong, and I got it right. Then she got it right. Then I was getting it wrong, and now it's a crapshoot on. Oh yeah, it's the 20th. Squirrel the other day. She goes, "It's Mom's birthday tomorrow." I said, "Yes." Then when I woke up, I'm like, "Oh crap, or was it today?" And then oh no, it's the 21st. 29 and holding, she says. Sleep on the couch? Nope, I'm good there. Oh, you got the Tundra. Okay, yeah. Don't do like my buddy. He hasn't changed his oil in that thing in 3 or 4 years. We got figured. I said, I don't know if I'd change it now. Something might fall out. Hey, BC, how you doing? Cool. We're getting a few more people coming back in. All right. Yeah, you did. Then it finally dawned on me. Hey, wait, I'm a even year. No, yeah. She tried cheating us out of a year or two on her age there. I got wise. Yep, that's what. Yep, that's a good thing. That's always a good thing. So I told somebody that in church today. I said, "Well, I'm on the top side of the dirt," and they didn't know what this thing there. I ain't pushing daisies yet. Like I'll just lay there, and I won't even push the daisy. I'll just lay there. No. Well, I was being nice, giving you the benefit of the doubt, dear. I'm like, hey, wait a minute. I went another year. Well, I thought she was going to die laughing when we finally all the kids and I finally figured out. Wait a second. I'm like, hey now. She ain't older than dirt, there, buddy. You better watch it. You were within driving distance. She could come kick your butt. Then don't say she won't, because you know she will. Pay you back for all the time. That's right, Joe. You're old. You joined the club here back in July, you old man. Oh boy, oh boy. And so yeah. Otherwise, not sure what this. That comment there, she's my sis, almost didn't get Mama Bear and I hooked up. they're just good friends, and when I first got interested in Mama Bear and asked him some questions about her, he goes, "Well, that's my sister." I said, "Oh, no, 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 no." He goes, "No, no, no, not my blood sister. It's just friend." Oh, okay. Yeah, that line there almost didn't get Mama Bear and I hooked together. I was like, "Oh no, I don't want to be related to you. Come on." I can see your face right now. Oh. 45? I wish I was that young again. I was moving a hell of a lot better at 45 than I am now. Yeah, we always like, yeah, if I could go back in time, I wouldn't. Got the grandkids, got Mama Bear, got the YouTube, got friends. It's not worth going back. You feel old. Oh, you're still young, buddy. You're still young. Oh, you'll be 30 and wow, Nick. Okay. Oh yeah, yeah. You're 40, coming up on 42. Just found out another girl I went to school with, and I don't know why it kind of shocked me. It's no duh. Uh, she's 49. I'm like, oh wow, she. Oh wait, I'm 50. 58. Okay. Yeah. Some pretty good numbers here. Yeah, I gotta get a hold of the machine shop. Let him know to wait on that stuff. Not sure what all is going to happen this week. Like I said, I think I'm going to take tomorrow and either try and come up with a load of iron or something. I don't know. And then start cleaning up the yard and that. Well, you've been at your job a long time there, Mike. Then not many people can say that. Hey, at least that's bought and paid for. Let's see them take our fat away, right? I've had talks. I've had people go, "Why don't you?" A lot of the people that had the stomach banding done when I was thinking about doing it are dead already. Um, I figured if all it was going to buy is 5 to 7 years in the first place, I'm like, nah. Heck, I've gone. Well, been with Mama Bear 23. Squirrel was little. So 15 years ago, they told me I wasn't going to make it to see my kids grow up or see any grandkids. So I think I've done pretty good on my own. Yeah, I'm a big boy. I'm overweight. I know it. But I've seen picture perfect, healthy people drop dead. No history of troubles, and they're dead. So you never know when your time card's going to be punched or why or what. But yeah. Then I got another friend. I'd like to get down to that, Howard. I don't know. I think I've lost some more weight again. Past the Gerald. Or the roll age Tomes. Well, unfortunately, I outweigh everybody so far. Um, because I'm fortunate, because when I was doing all the studies and all that, I've seen people come in with the roly-poly legs, the roly-poly arms. I'm like, and then find out they only weigh 350, 400 pounds. And I look at them, and I'm looking at the doctor. I'm like, and the one doctor, he weighed me, and he looked at me. He goes, "Where are you hiding it?" I said, "What do you mean?" He says, "There's no way." He thought the scale went bad. He re-weighed me about 4 or 5 times. He's like, "Dude, you don't look like you weigh that much." And at that time, I was over 500 pounds, big time. What did I? Yeah, yeah. The squirrels and the walnut tree. I kind of hid it around to the kids. So I wanted a little help. I wanted to get some garden rakes, rake up the walnut trees, and I wanted to bring them out and dump them out back, and let the squirrels plant them on the farm again. I've got a couple of walnuts started out here. Uh, Kind of planning for the grandkids or the great grandkids' future. I'm trying to get some walnut trees planted here on the farm and get them to grow nice and straight. Be a nice retirement fund for the grandkids or the great grandkids someday. I haven't joined the coffee drinkers. No, I ain't that old yet. I'm not ready for that. I used to drink a pot of coffee before my mom and dad got up. Then I make them 2 pots and help them drink those too. Boy, I probably went through some caffeine withdrawals. I don't remember because I was only about 6 or 7 when I was drinking a pot of coffee already. There's kept their old. You drink that much coffee, it's going to stunt your growth. Well, I'll stop right there before I say what I was going to say next. My brain turned on before I said that. 10 pot a day, holy moly! Wow. Yeah, once mom and dad figured I was drinking a pot of coffee before they got up, and then helping them drink the next 2, they cut me off real quick. Yeah. Now I can't stand the stuff. I've tried it. It's just, yeah. When I met Mama Bear, I wouldn't eat any lettuce or anything like that other than your green beans, beets, and corn and that. But if it was rabbit food, oh hell no. And I love lettuce. Water. Holy. Wow, that's a lot of coffee gone. Yeah, I'm. I'm surprised I haven't. Well, I shouldn't say that. I've been fortunate. I've been lucky. I've had some driving instances. It really makes me wonder why I'm still here. But, what's going on, BC truck? What do you mean? Where are you? Or did not? Not sure. Yeah. Oh, I'm in West Central Iowa. Yeah. Yep. Flame retardant. Yeah. Hey, it's the only way I can put orange juice in my body, and that's the sad thing. I love orange juice, but if I drink orange juice, ooh, I just will drink gasoline or turpentine. At least turpentine, you can piss on a brush fire and get some heat out of it. I used to drink orange juice and all that grapefruit juice. Oh, I don't see how my mom and dad could ever eat that stuff or drink that juice. Oh, Jesus. That gave you real pucker power. Well, Nick, at my worst, and Mama Bear and Joe there, they can vouch for it. At my worst, when I was drinking pop, bad, back in the day. And at that time, I was drinking Dr. Pepper, regular Dr. Pepper. It was between 50 and 70 cans a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. That's how bad I was drinking Dr. Pepper. And, yeah. Then I switched to the Diet Dr. Pepper, and that literally about killed me. That aspartame is not good for me. About it about killed me and crippled me completely up. Yeah. Then I went from the one end of the spectrum to Code Red after the Diet Dr. Pepper. Woo! Yeah. Then when I finally figured out pop wasn't good for me, I went cold turkey off it, and the doctor says, "What are you trying to do? Kill yourself?" So then it took about 4 months to wean myself off, because then I was down to like 24 bottles a week of the 20 ouncer. So yeah, I did make it 3 years completely pop free. This year's kind of been a little rough, but it's tough. It really is tough. All the good stuff that you should be eating is so costly, and the bad stuff is so cheap and easy to get it. Yeah. So, been drinking a lot of water. That helps. It's helped with the joints and that. And I'm ready to go back and do some more water stuff and swimming and out the damn toes. Yeah, screwdrivers, sex on the beach, and yeah, woo, it's crazy. One buddy thought he was going to get me drunk easy. It cost him $150 to get me to the point where I couldn't walk. I walked out of the bar. As soon as I hit that cold, fresh air, it was game over. Done. Right. Now we just got some real meat. And what I mean by real meat, it was actually farm-grown animals that was butchered by the local butcher and donated. We had a real ham yesterday that wasn't full. Oh man, that tasted. And then some real bacon that was bacon, true bacon. Oh, yeah, that was good. It's funny on how you can tell when you can get real homegrown stuff without all this other stuff in it. Threw 3 out. I tried a Long Island iced tea once. It ended up on the floor. Oh man, that's nasty, guys. That was not my cup of tea. Woofta. The sand hurts, Mama. Oh. Oh, did you finally drink out of your dish? You're a strange cat. Yes, you are. Come here, Fatso. Come here. Oh, yep. He's putting on weight too. He is getting fat. Yes, you are. There you go. I don't think I've ever tried moonshine. Sand in the crack. Yeah. I don't think I've ever had any moonshine. I know we had some get brought up here, but I don't. I think I've smelled it, but I didn't drink it. Ooh, Jesus. Uncle Jesse figured that stuff out. Make your car run on it. Oh, it's not feasible. And how many stills we got around the country now? Can you see those old moonshiners looking down, going, "Why the hell didn't we think of that?" Well, Mike, I hope it's a little cat like this and not a big kitty. Like that one little meme I shared. I called my bro. What are you going to do about that spray water bottle now? That was cute. You got food. Just be quiet. $200 proof. Woohoo! Yeah, the fumes off that'd be more than enough for me. Yeah. One day. Good cat. Yeah, that was a cute one. I think I did share it. You know, Facebook's got a lot of trash, but every once in a while they do come up with some good ones. Yeah, I like our state. Oh, we ain't got no bobcats, mountain lions, or anything around here, and everybody started posting pictures of their wildlife cam pictures. Yeah, okay. I think that was. Well, God's been going. That's a lot long ago already. Wow. Yep. Oh, and I guess I gotta go pick up the title of that old camper over there. I guess it's mine now. I got informed to go pick up the title. I'm like, oh, okay. So I gotta go get that one of these days. Thought about fixing it. I don't know if we're gonna fix it. If anything, if things turn out, it might be one of those things. I'm gonna tear it down to the frame, then completely rebuild it from the frame up, make my own out of it. Put fluffy friendly doors in it. Yeah, fluffy friendly access too. But then again, there's a place we got to check into it. They rent those bumper hitch campers. Unfortunately, Mama, no, I won't haul out of the junkyard because that one there, you got to pay him to take it. I ain't doing that. I'd tear it down, strip all the aluminum off it, and save the frame. And actually, it's got damn good set of tires under it too. That was a guy. That was, yeah. So at least that's mine. Tried snake bite? No, I've never heard of that one yet. What was the one with the gold flake in it? Gold Rush or whatever? Yeah, I've been thinking about turning it in just to a nice gooseneck trailer to haul stuff on. But then again, I still got enough woodworking tools. I could actually build my own shell and make a modern camper on it. Be okay until it comes to the roof time. Have to find somebody to light to put up there. Hey Mason, come here. Grandpa needs help. Yeah, she's. Around that time when I picked it up by the tractor under the gooseneck, picked it up and I watched her flex pretty good up there. So I don't know. If anything, tear it down, turn it into a regular car length or car trailer or lawnmower trailer or something. I'll do something with it. If anything, pull the axles out of it and, like Mama Bear says, get it over by there and throw a match and. Hopefully you don't want. How many pairs of glasses do I have? Just this pair. I used to have two pairs. This is just one pair. And if you guys wonder about the tape, well, I finally figured out. Somebody's asked, how come the tape seems to move from one side to the other? Well, when I use the camera facing me, everything is backwards from what it's supposed to be. A while back, somebody goes, "How come your tape keeps moving?" It don't move. It just depends on which camera I use. And then I've noticed in some video playbacks, people upload their video, you watch it once and you go back and watch it again, and YouTube has flipped it around and it's backwards. And I ain't figured out how that happens yet either. So, nope, this is just one pair of glasses. That this yellow painter's tape's the only thing that's held up long enough to keep them together. So, yeah, I'm just. Oh, are they backwards? Yep. Okay. So yeah, that's because the. Oh yeah, that makes sense because it looks like the tack is over my left shoulder, and this is actually my left side. Okay. Yeah. So yeah, it's backwards. There's one remnant from the woodworking shop. That was my jig for making the ladders for bunk beds. Yeah, when I'm live it's backwards, and when I usually my videos now, there's been a couple of times I've uploaded the videos and I know everything was correct when I uploaded it, and when I go back to edit it to get the commercials and that in it, I notice it's flipped around. I'm like, what? So yeah. So no, yeah, I need new glasses bad. They're broke, but looks like I better get the screwdriver kit out and tighten that up before the screw falls out. So yeah. Got too many other things to take care of before I can get glasses. Oh, better put this back in my pocket. I'll get home and go, where's that at? I hate that when I leave stuff laying and then I can't find it. The other day when I got the O2 going, I was driving down the road and I seen something fly off the roof of the truck. I was like, uh-oh, what'd I leave up there? Evidently, it wasn't nothing important because everything was accounted for. Oh, man, let's see. Oh, ouch. I gotta get up and move around a little bit. Ouch. See, Mama Bear's motor's close. Got the headers. Gotta get them bolted up. What was? Yeah, I got. Yeah, I got a loose. Well, you ask Mama Bear that, she'll probably definitely agree. Yeah, she'll say something's loose. Oh, yeah. Kind of. That's what I was thinking earlier too. But let's stretch legs there for a second. But yeah. Oh, lost? Well, thanks, Ma. uh, oh, Mike? Wait, really? Come on. I just currently misplaced it. I still think from when I was younger, I was walking through the Grove one day looking at the cars I had. Then I still think I paid for two cars. I had their titles. I don't think I ever went and picked them up. CVS, I don't know. Oh, oh, the pharmacy. Yeah. CVS. I think there's one in Carroll, ain't there? Like downtown Deer? There might be. Or did that one pull out of Carroll? I thought there was one down there in Carroll. No, that was Walgreens. Never mind. No. Okay. What did I miss? Am I back? I knew it was going too good. Well, Howard, before I can get a set of glasses, I got to see an actual eye doctor. Uh, hopefully I'm back. I wondered. Yeah, all of a sudden she blooped. I don't know why this thing does that. Everything was updated and run, and it's been charged all week. Yeah, cut out on my end, Mike. So yeah, Howard. Yeah, before I can get another set of glasses, I got to see an eye doctor and have all the tests done and get that so I can get them. So, and here a while back, I had somebody offered to get me some glasses, and I didn't know how to. Since we can't private message, I couldn't talk to them and that, and I guess I shouldn't have worried about what the YouTube world would have said. I should have just talked to them, but that's not what I'm after. I just want my stuff that I'm done. I'd rather sell my stuff that I've built instead of have others do that. Okay, BC, you take care and stay safe down there, and watch out for that water line. When I seen that in your video, the guy that installed that water line down by you guys, that was a big joke. Uh-oh, Mike, you better get in and get that done. Hopefully it ain't a CDL requirement. Nick, where did you say you were? You're down in Indiana? Or no, you're in Louisiana. Ah, okay. Tell me where you're at again. I'm sorry. Got too many towns popping up in my head. Ohio, okay. So what are you sticking that 350 in the old 72 or so pickup? I can't remember. I just liked your. I see you got a good set of pistons there. 83 Suburban. Okay, I knew it was something. I could. Yeah. Yeah, I've got some pistons up on the shelf that I thought we'd have it used up by now, but I haven't got it done. That's the one. Suburban's one of the ones that I have not owned of the GMs yet. Oh, I hate small print too. Oh, you guys might be close to one another out there. Oh, Clinger's Whole Town, Toledo. That was a good old show. When I was younger, I couldn't stand that show, and then as I got older, that boy, when they took that off the air, yeah, cried like a damn baby. It only took me 20 years to figure out how they killed off Roseanne. I didn't realize they had Dan have a heart attack. See, Mama, if we ever get out traveling, there's a lot of people we could stop in and see. Get off my face, damn fly. 11:11. uh, no. Well, yeah, we got a guy down there. He hasn't floated away. He said he's okay. They're just starting to fix storm damage and that. So, but let's see. I hate when my tablet does that. I don't know if you've watched any of my older videos, Nick. If you go to my homepage and go over to the playlist, if you got any questions about building the Chevy, there's a 78. It's back the motor I put in the Camaro. Uh, 77, 78, 350 build. It's in the playlist on the. And somebody asked me about another one. And I'm surprised it didn't link it. Well, and Nick, if you do go there, let me know. I know I hid a bunch of stuff, and I don't think I hid my playlist. But maybe if you go and you can't find it, let me know. So I don't know if my playlist for my videos actually shows anymore, or when I was having so much trouble, as if I blocked that too. So the other guy never did let me know if he found the rest of what he was looking for. So yeah, that's what kind of got everybody hooked. New York City. Mama, you got a hidden reason for wanting to go there. Oh. So yeah. Yeah, that's what we could do, Mama. We could go to the Carolinas and go up the East Coast and hit Niagara and all that. What the hell is that? Oh, the wind's come up again. Oh, an old Caprice? I just seen. How are you doing? Not right offhand, Howard. I just seen an old two-door Caprice, like the 7980. I made race cars out of a couple of those. Those things are selling for about 10 grand. Howdy doody. Mid 70s. Oh, the big about the good old heavy cars. And it's out in the Northeast and it ain't rusted away? Holy moly, that's crazy. Big block or small block in it? Yeah, I just looked out. I can see the tree branches moving again. I hope that's what it is. Big block. Oh, a lot of miles on it or low mileage? Mama bear. Oh man. Uh, 140. That's it. Shit. That'd be a fun little car to drive around. Heavy enough. Be heavy enough that'd be one of those cars that you get in a crash, you scrape the other one off, replace the headlights, get back in it, and go again. It's hard to type on a phone. Yes, it is. Heck, I can't even use my talk to text half the time because it evidently don't understand English. I can't speak it either, so maybe that's why my phone don't understand it. Jeez. Yeah, if it's made it that long out in that area, yeah, you want to keep her out of the salt. It'd be great if somebody all of a sudden called up and said, "Hey, I want 5 motors." Guess what we'd be working on this winter? I would be making calls and getting the parts for the Camaro and emptying this building out, and we'd be tearing into the Camaro for sure. Get her all built up because Squirrels goes, "You got 2 years to have it done." I got less than 2 years. She wants to drive it for graduation. Oh, Mike. Yeah, Honey Badger, I used to talk to him then when he got too busy. He hasn't talked to me directly anymore. But yeah, that truck has sure taken a transformation since he got it. And now he's got that great big out. I don't even know what he's up to for motors in there anymore. By the time I get caught up, then find out the next video he's changed the motor again because something failed. And yeah, boy, his kid grew up fast too. It just seemed like he was a little grasshopper. And next thing you know, boom. That's okay. Another guy, I just found out his daughter's driving now. I'm like, no, oh wait, I am. Yeah, okay, I guess she is old enough. I said, these damn kids make you old real fast. We got little, well, they're not little anymore. They're starting to grow up. 2 kids in our church, and one's in 6th grade, and the other one's in 5th grade. I'm like, no, can't be. Yeah, it's just amazing how fast it just. While having the cat here, I found the oldest video I found, or when I mentioned him, was 2012. It just seems, my neighbor was saying, God, it just seems like you just found him a year ago. I said, I know. It's like, then I look back, well, I was watching a video the other night and it finally dawned on me. It's hard to believe it's been 7 years since the tsunami hit Japan. That's going on 7 years ago already. I'm like, it can't be, but it is. Monte Carlo, what year? Yeah, no Bondo machines. What year Monte did you find, Howard? Oh yeah, I think you were looking, what, for an 85 or so? Now I got one buddy that keeps trying to tell me to start on the Monte. 85, okay. Cool. And one buddy keeps trying to tell me, oh, get out the Monte Carlo and start building that. I said, Money. Actually, I want to get the Camaro built, then I'll start on the Montes. I might have to make the cars twins. The only difference will be one will be T-top and the other one will be a hard top. Mama Bear knows why. We talked about doing that years ago. See how observant they are. Okay, we'll be back in a little bit. Come back with the other car. And yeah. Yeah. We did have 2 brown Montes at one time, but got stupid and sold or traded the one. I can't remember what we did, but then they ended up wrecking it. Yeah. Yep, when those new 81 to 88 Monte Carlos come out, I wanted one of those so bad. It only took me about 20 years to get one. I should have. My mom and dad always said, well, you'll have a new truck someday. I said, yeah, I'll get to own them when they're all rusted out. I should have said I would get to own one when they tired of them. Hey, Bill. Well, I got the O2 going. Part of the problem was, 383 in it. Okay. The O2 part of the problem was the heat shield somehow miraculously got down on the wires and finally rubbed through. That's why I kept popping the fuse for the solenoid wire. And had a couple of rough starts after that, and all of a sudden now it's working fine, just like nothing's been wrong. So I got to switch to starter relay. I think that might be the next problem, but right now it's working. And I ain't touching it. Seems like I go to fix it and then it breaks. So in Snowball, I'm going to have to change tranny pan or gasket and replace the drive shaft seal on the front side of the transfer case going to the front end on the transfer case is leaking now. So that's leaking pretty bad. So I got Snowball's parked right now. I mean, with the cooler temps, the motor was staying colder, but 90-degree day it wasn't. So I don't know. But, yeah. You still hanging in here, Mike? Looks like we're coming up on our 3-hour mark. I wonder how my battery's doing. Yeah, battery's actually doing a little bit better, so maybe leaving this thing plugged in all week was the right thing to do. I don't know. Cable nut was missing, huh? What are you talking about, Mike? See, when we were racing, we built a couple of those 383s. Oh, yeah. Okay, welcome back. Your nut was missed. Ah, okay. Okay. Yeah, I just. But since putting in the ignition switch, it's. Ah, okay. Yeah, part of me just wants to get in a vehicle, throw my tools in, and go see some of you guys. I'd like to take a road trip, just go and help some guys once. I think Mama Bear might even be cool with that. Give her a break from me. But then again, if I'm going to go travel and see, she might go along. Another one where she wants to go eat Mexican food. He said he needs some help on his Camaro, and that's not really that far away. I mean, it's far enough, but I could drive out and see my sister. I'll then go the next day, and then it's only a couple-hour drive. I want to get out to the Dubuque area, and if there's some of you guys that can meet, maybe we could do a little meet and greet this fall somewhere. Yeah, those three. Well, it depends on how you build the 383s. Yeah. Putting the 400 crank, in the blocks, that was a lot of work. But he's missing nuts too. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I mean. I should take the enclosed trailer, figure out how to mount some toolboxes on the inside of that so they don't fall around and that, and set up like a portable floating shop and hit the road and come bounce around, see some of you guys that are doing some builds and that, and help out. Had one guy, I've got some extra piston ring compressors and some other stuff, and he said he was needing some stuff. I offered it to him. And nothing. Really? Oh, okay. Heck, I can't even give my stuff away. I mean, it's extras, and I got the more modern tapered ring compressors, and yeah, he didn't seem to be interested. He's just going, well, okay, whatever. Trying to pay it forward and still couldn't do it. Oh well. But yeah. Yeah. We go travel, Mom. The kids will go nuts without us. we'd have to get we'd have to get new cell phones just to go make the trip, so they wouldn't be calling us. Where are you? What are you doing? What are you doing? No, the kids are good. They're just. We could tell the oldest is getting closer to having that baby because she's been cleaning and she's been nesting and she's been. I don't think it's going to wait until October 5th. I think he's going to make an appearance sooner. And Mason is finally growing up. He's finally shooting up now. There for a while, I think he figured, oh, I better get bigger than baby brother because joke's kind of been when brother comes out, he's going to be bigger than his big brother. So, Lily, I just grandkids that make your heart melt. That ain't fair. So yeah, we're gonna once Mason's older and potty trained and understanding, if I'm still doing this stuff, I want to start teaching him how to do it. At least give the kids a fighting chance in life to be able to fix their own stuff, or if they go to a repair shop, they will know what to do. And most of the time, it's the daughter. See, I stole the alternator off my Bonneville, put it on the kids' car. Then she stole her sister's car. Then when the trucks went down, I had nothing left. I got the car back, so she finally drove it. And she says, "Hey, the check engine lights and all that are out. Cool." And as earlier, got the call. Well, the check engine's light back on, and it fell on its face. I've told her that I need to test the fuel pressure on it and test the fuel pump. It's set there. Oh, yeah. So, I guess get her to bring it out tomorrow. Yep. Let's see how we doing. Yep. So yeah, it's been interesting and crazy and okay. How much for what, Howard? I guess. I know I was working on some prices for you, and then I asked about some heads and never heard back. So, yeah, I've been pricing out a heck of a motor. It'd be cool to get it built. It'd be great to get it built. Prices on motors? Okay, well, yeah. I don't know if you didn't get my last message or what, but I guess what I was asking you, Howard, on these motors, are there a specific head you need for those? That's what I was wondering. Then I guess I got sick and everything else, and just kind of got down in the dumps. I'll admit it. And yeah, dear, I admitted it. So be quiet. So it just You only beat your head against the wall so many times before you kind of like, hey, wait a second. Step back, regroup. And that's pretty much what I've done. Yep. Hmm. I just got looking at the can of fluid film I got versus what Eric O used. His cans were huge. My can's about this tall, and his cans that he got used for that undercoating kit. So evidently, fluid film undercoating kits have bigger cans to them. Huh. Check that out. Be a cool thing to do. The Mama Bear's car, get that up on a hoist and get underneath and spray her down. And not that we really get a whole lot of rust here anymore, but I still get plenty. Oh, ring compressors. Okay. Now the ones I got, this is just the old crank down with a 1/4 inch ratchet style one. So give me your address on your phone. I'd throw one or two in if you want something like that. So yeah, and that too. If anybody remembers those air ratchets, still got some of those laying around yet. I figured those things would have moved pretty fast, but didn't. But, well, I guess it's kind of getting to that time. Battery's getting down there. We've hit our. Oh, okay, right. I'm glad I looked now. Ryan, a 400 small block. Yeah, I can. Yeah, whatever, Howard. I mean, they were cheap ring compressor. They were only like a $5-10 ring compressor to begin with, so it's whatever. Uh, is this the 400 out of your truck, or is this a different 400? Or are you looking for a 400, Ryan? Different 400. You want it? You want it set up as just a stock motor, or you want it to be a race one? Does it still turn over? Okay, I know aluminum heads, Howard, but was there a specific one were you looking for? Okay, if it turns, it could be as cheap as. But get to the part and it ain't all chewed up and doesn't need board. You're looking at maybe 700 bucks with parts. Needs board and needs a new kit and all that. Then you start looking at maybe machine work and everything. You're starting to get up to about maybe 2,000, 2,500 bucks. So, and yeah, and then if we change camshafts and that, and it can balloon up fast or it can stay cheap. I mean, if you start going with a bigger cam, then you start changing valve springs, and then that. So I mean, it can vary. So how many cranks you want? I got three or four standard 400 cranks. Okay, Howard. Well, then I'll keep figuring up on that motor. Oh, and is there a specific intake? Well, I got you here too. Uh, yeah, if you need another crank there, Ryan, I got plenty of cranks around here for a 400. I've got one that's turned already. I got three that are standard and perfect. So, yeah. We could get you fixed up, bud. Yeah, like a. Do you want a Victor Jr. intake or Big Hollow? I guess that's what I'm wondering on the intake there, bud. Is there a certain flow, certain characteristic? Cranks, rods, and pistons. Lube and glue. If you want, Ryan, we can talk more on Facebook about it. So just let me know. That's okay, Howard. I'll get a hold of you. I'll look up some heads and that, and I kind of know what we're going for. Did the mousetrap catch one, did it? She evidently went into the kitchen and found out there's a dead mouse in the trap. I hope that's what it is. If you tell it's me. All right, see you later, Howard. Thanks for stopping by. We'll get some prices for you. And then we'll talk, yeah. Oh, you heard it snap, so you don't know if it's in there or not. Okay. I'll be home in a little bit here, Mama. Holy crap, according to my counter, we went down 3 hours already. Holy moly. Oh, and the battery's dropping fast, so I guess that's about the limit on this. Between 3 hours and 20 minutes or so. Just like a gas tank. Get down to the under the half tank and just boom. Oh. Yep, it must be getting down there because now it's starting to. Nobody commented, but it keeps popping up right now. So, well, I guess with that getting there, and I guess we are 3 hours into over 3 hours into this thing. So, I guess we'll have to see what comes up this week. I'm not really sure myself, but all I can do is just keep trying. Oh, there it goes now. Okay, Ryan. Well, okay, finally now I see the messages. All right, Howard. I'll figure that out if you're still here. I know you said you had to go because your phone was dying, so. Yeah. We've had a pretty good live stream tonight. Had a couple of donations and got some likes and yep, thank you for stopping by, Matt. So, and I thank everybody that comes to these live streams and watch the videos. And oh, Judy isn't here yet, Mama. She's been hiding on us, just like you. So, I thank everybody, and yeah, we'll just have to keep waking up and see what happens, and we'll go from there. So, it's got to get better. It will somehow. So, with that, before this thing does die, I'll see y'all later. And yeah, everybody's batteries are running out about the same time here. So, all right, y'all take care. Have a good one. And thank you for coming by and hanging out with us. So, we enjoy it. So, see y'all later. Bye.